Hey everyone, Fuzzy here. In Sifu, when you break a boss's structure, if you don't respond to the prompt to take them down and then you break their structure a second time after that, you'll get the option to spare them. Do that with every boss, as in spare every boss, and you'll get the good ending, which is an alternate ending. In this video, I'm going to run through the first boss and show you how to do it. Just hold block and avoid at the start and get some hits in. Now I have another guide on how to beat this boss, so I won't repeat all of what's in that here. This is the first phase, and what happens here doesn't matter towards the alternate ending. You can break his structure and press the keys you get prompted with when you do that and not worry. Nothing you do in phase 1 will affect the option to spare him at the end. While I'm fighting him though, notice he has a yellow and a white bar at the top of the screen. The yellow bar is his structure and the white bar is his health. In phase 2, if you deplete all of the white bar before breaking his structure twice, you will not get the option to spare him. What that means is, in phase 2, you want to do everything you can to damage structure while doing the least amount of health damage that you can. Notice the structure bar is orange now. That's because it's almost going to break. When it goes red, it's ready to break. Okay, it's red, now it'll break, prompt comes up, and phase 2 begins. Now the best way to break structure faster than you damage health is with blocking, parrying, and blunt weapons. This boss doesn't have a lot of parryable attacks though, so expect to block more and only occasionally get a parry. Right from the start though, you can grab a blunt weapon, as there's 2 sticks in the level. The way to do that is when he leaps out of the bamboo right at the start, hold block. Just before he hits you, pull back on the stick to avoid. Press a light attack and then follow up with a series of heavy attacks. And that will normally break him and push him to the ground, but it just didn't work there for me there because I stuffed it up. But what you want to do is immediately from the starting area go to the right here and grab the first weapon you see. What you do now is just block every attack by tapping the block button. That will mean you'll get the occasional parry, but so long as you tap it fast enough, you'll block everything he has to offer. His knife won't hurt you as long as you're holding a stick. Now you'll see a second stick on the ground there. What I'm trying to do here is fight him near that stick so that when the stick I'm holding is going to break or gets close to breaking or gets knocked out of my hand, I'll always have access to a second stick the moment I need it. You can see his structure bar is about to break. There it is, there's the prompt. Don't press anything, don't hit him, don't press a thing. Now the next time his structure bar breaks and that prompt comes up, again, don't press anything to do with the prompt, but if you're close enough to him, you'll get an option to spare him and it'll come up on the bottom of the screen. Avoid, hit him with the stick, there it is there, and you can see spare on the bottom of the screen is left on the D-pad. It doesn't last long though, you saw it fade away pretty quick. I'll break his structure again because he's got plenty of health. I should be able to do it a couple of times. His bar is almost about to break. Break it now. Alright, I can press spare again, you can see it there. Now I hit him a couple of times after it came up there. If that had depleted all of his health, if he was low on health, that would have killed him and I would not have been able to spare him. So you don't want to hit him after you see the prompt. His health is low now though, so I'm going to have to press left on the D-pad here to spare him, otherwise I would fail doing it. But that's it, that's how you spare it. That's how you spare this boss, and that's actually basically the process for sparing every boss in the game. Speaking of which, when you do spare a boss, you'll get a talisman. Every boss has a different talisman. This one has the wood talisman, and for getting that talisman, you get the Muckyan Master Trophy, which will pop in a moment after the cutscene. So just remember the prompt is on a time limit, and you also have to be pretty near and facing the boss to see it. If you go too far away, the prompt won't show. There you go, that's the talisman reward right there, and now after this cutscene, the trophy will pop. There we go. Alright guys, well thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.